We got it already. You're like, are we like assessing? I've been there, done that before.
It'll be kind of cinematic, though, right?
It will, because it's cinematic. That'll be a good way to describe it.
We're far more worried about our press junket out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it based off the same?
Yeah, just the names of the people.
I've got it.
But if you can introduce the supervisor.
Yep. So I'm gonna. It sounds stupid, but it works.
We're not going to get started just yet, but for everybody that's here that's not media or doing some sort of recording that's here to support, we're going to ask everybody to come step behind the podium.
Behind. It's a little bit of room. Morning. Good, how are you?
Morning, how are you? I'm Major, right? You're a Major of Bear Beach?
No, I'm the supervisor.
Supervisor now. Yeah, but I remember you were at the Coronado Island Film Festival.
Oh yes, I was there.
Yes. We met.
Yes.
You were doing about the Tijuana project with the damage.
We should be,
Yeah,
and we
with the
also want to
blue,
make
the
sure that we're
blue.
balanced, men and women. Last conference on each one.
Well,
Just
It was
generally, it was a
festival,
little
yeah,
bit
about
unbalanced, and
the damage to Tijuana with
Alicia.
water and even the reservation.
We need
for
bodies.
Isabela was involved.
Yes, that's right.
we need filmmakers. Please join us on set. Everyone,
We'll take you to
this
him.
way. Filmmakers, art supporters, please join us up here. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Jane Hare. I'm with the foundation, the San Diego Film Commission Foundation. Thank you for being here. Yeah, of course. Oh my gosh, you know? Hey, that's exactly right, yeah.
Hi. Good to see you.
Jordan Jacobo's also on the foundation board. Oh, you probably have met, haven't you? Because you're...
Latino Film Festival.
Ah, very good, yes. Yes.
Hi there.
Hi.
Oh, good to see you again.
Everybody take like 3 steps back. That way we got a little bit of room here.
Now promenade.
People over here want to go to this side. We're a little heavy this side. Just kind of mix it in.
Good. Good, thank you.
Hey Lou, how's it going?
Some more people that end.
Water or anything? You okay?
Do I start now? I don't remember. Do you?
I was gonna kick us off. I've got like a decent amount, and then I was gonna lead into you.
Okay.
Now we get some proper
balance.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Want to come up in the front? We want to make sure we've got lots of ladies up here. Exactly. Yeah.
This time, we all knew to bring hats.
Right? Exactly. Anyone wearing a hat?
I did. We don't speak of things today. We don't speak of
It's okay. I get it all the time.
All right, are we ready to go? Everybody ready?
Yeah, that's good.
All of our speakers are kind of towards the front. Why don't you step a little bit more forward so you don't have to jump through people. If you're speaking, let's kind of come a little bit more forward. Both of you guys. That way you don't have to like jump around the crowd.
Yeah. Come forward.
Okay. Don't cover the ladies, it's a bad look.
Yes. No, but we do need you to be...
All right.
Perfect. Okay. All right. Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for being here. My name is Greg Sowizdras, the IATSE Local 122. I'm also and should do more to support the film and media community that has been fighting to grow here for years. I've been thinking a lot about this moment and what it means. 6 months ago, many of the people behind me didn't even know who I was. And today I stand here deeply humbled by the trust that so many people have placed in me to carry this forward. I do not take that lightly, because what brings us here today is bigger than any one person, any one group, and any one part of this industry. This is about whether San Diego is finally ready to stand. I just lost my place. We're standing. This is about whether, I can't see my screen. All right, so this is about whether San Diego is finally ready to stand behind its own people. For too long, too many talented people in this region have had to leave to find real opportunities somewhere else. And too many others have stayed and kept pushing away, building careers, businesses, projects, community in a system that has too often made that harder than it should be. And right now, the stakes feel even higher. At a time when support for arts and culture and creative opportunity is becoming more fragile, the need to get this right is not abstract. It is real, it is immediate, and it matters now more than ever. San Diego's not starting from scratch. The foundation is already here. What has been missing is the structure, the coordination, and the public commitment to help this industry grow in a real and lasting way. That is what this initiative is about. It's about building a stronger framework for the industry to grow here. One that creates more coordination, more opportunity, and a clearer path for the people who have already been doing this work, often without the support that they should have. It is about helping San Diego keep more opportunity here, grow more opportunity here, and start acting like a region that believes in what it already has. And that is why this vote tomorrow matters. Because progress like this does not happen on its own. It takes public leadership. It takes people willing to recognize what is at stake and help turn momentum into action. It is now my honor to introduce someone who has shown that kind of leadership. San Diego County Supervisor, I'm gonna let that truck go. San Diego County Supervisor Paloma Aguirre. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you all today. My name is Paloma Aguirre. I represent District 1 at the San Diego County Board of Supervisors. I am also a proud extra in the films of Lords of Dogtown and the production of John from Cincinnati, which were both filmed in Imperial Beach, where I live. Yes, let's hear it for that. We are here today because San Diego County is ready for its close-up. For too long, our region, with its iconic coastlines, exciting urban centers, and diverse backgrounds, has watched major productions take their business elsewhere. Today, we're changing that narrative. I am proud to introduce a board letter that will start the launch of the much-anticipated San Diego County Film Initiative, the first step in prioritizing the creation of a county film office and film commission. This isn't just about the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. It is about building a sustainable, thriving industry right here in our county. When a film or television production comes to town, they aren't just bringing cameras, they're bringing jobs. We're talking about high quality, union standard jobs for our residents. From set builders and electricians to caterers, drivers, and local small businesses, the multiplier effect of the film industry is massive. Every dollar spent on local production ripples through our economy, supporting the hotels where crews stay and the cafes where they grab lunch. This initiative is also an investment in supporting the talent that we have in our cities. San Diego is home to incredible creative talent, filmmakers, digital artists, and technicians who shouldn't have to move to Los Angeles or Atlanta to find work. Through this initiative, we will create a pipeline of opportunity. We want to ensure that our local graduates and aspiring creatives have a clear path to professional careers within our own county. We aren't just attracting outside productions, we're also cultivating our own local ecosystem of storytelling. We didn't get to this point alone. Building a project of this scale requires strong, dedicated partners who understand the value of labor and the intrinsicies of the industry. I want to extend a special thank you to IATSE Local 122. Your partnership has been instrumental. Yes, let's hear it for IATSE. Thank you. Your partnership has been instrumental in ensuring that as we grow this industry, we do it the right way, with fair wages, safe working conditions, and a commitment to professional excellence. Thank you for your leadership and for being the backbone of the entertainment industry in San Diego County. I also want to thank the incredible county staff from the Office of Economic Development and Government Affairs, otherwise known as EDGA, for their tireless work behind the scenes. They were the ones who moved mountains to make the filming of one battle after another a reality here in our beautiful county. So let's hear it for them too, please. This board letter is the first step toward a more creative and economically diverse San Diego. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being the fuel of this initiative. And I am so excited about the future of the film industry in San Diego County. Thank you very much.
Just real quick before I move on, I just want to say thank you for everything that you've done for bringing this board letter together. It's important. Thank you for being our champion and pushing this forward. Can I get a thank you? So next up, I kind of want to move into kind of the workforce side of things. James Tappier has been a lighting director as well as the owner and operator of a mobile lighting service, Available Lighting. JT has been a part of the San Diego production community since 1990 and has a lot of experience when it comes to lighting. Obviously, he provided all the lights here today. So without further ado, you want to come up?
Thank you very much, Greg. Yes, my name is Jim Typer, and I've worked as the lighting tech or a grip or anything in between, including gaffer and even lighting director. I have been a part of this community since 1990 and a business owner here since 1998. I've been around a while. And in my time, I've worked extensively with the prior San Diego Film Commission. And though not everything was perfect, the work opportunities were substantial. That time has ended, though, and we all now live in a different age. An age of hospitality and incentives, hotel deals and tax breaks. Where those deals exist, productions go. The LA market has learned this lesson in a profound fashion as the production man hours are down 52 million since the previous year, according to IATSE data. But San Diego is not LA. Instead, we are a true community looking to help and to water the talents of those around us to make us all grow and help each other together. That is what makes us special. I have seen and benefited from what a San Diego Film Commission can do, and I firmly believe we all would benefit. The community, the city, the county, if we took this path again. Thank you.
Thank you, JT. Next up, we have Chrissy Raven Kilna, director, producer. She's been in the industry for 2 decades, has directed, produced films, and now runs San Diego 40-Hour Film Festival, Film Project. My apologies. What did I say? 48-hour film project. I'm sorry. I need coffee, guys. I'm sorry. But can you come up and correct me? I'm sorry.
A little louder, please. You just can't get the staff. Okay, hi everyone. Me and my partner beside me, Anthony Kilner, as this gentleman said, do not run the 40-hour project, but the 48-hour film project. Now, it's the longest running time film competition in the world, with over 120 cities worldwide who compete yearly, with the best films achieving further along the line to go to the Cannes Film Festival, with all ages and experiences taking part to make a short film. And that's right here in San Diego, we do that. And we have grown it to be in the top 5 growing cities in the competition, next to Lisbon and Tokyo. That's San Diego. This is an example of how San Diego is full of local talent and amazing locations for these teams who take part. We offer an experience like no other here. This is a perfect way to find your way in the film industry and join an amazing group of people that's behind me. Our film community is special in every way. We foster and nurture talent in every level and skill set. But what we need is to market how attractive it is to film here. Random whoops. We just ask for help achieving that goal from the city to encourage bigger studios to come here and bring in those well-needed tax dollars and jobs. And it also ensures we keep our talent at home and do not lose them to LA and other states who offer more opportunities and financial incentives for large productions. To achieve those goals, we absolutely need a film office and all that comes with it, for directors, artists and studios. If places like Tijuana, Rosarito and the surrounding area have this office through the Baja Film Commission, then we should too in America's finest city.
Yeah.
But why make films in San Diego at all? I could say it's our location, our beaches, our parks, the mountains, the desert, the wonderful city, and the amazing tacos. We have everything. But it's also much more than that. It's the professionalism and drive of our community to achieve great things. Plus, who doesn't like money? Jerry Maguire once said, "Show me the money." And we can, given the opportunity right here. To quote the great Ron Burgundy, we're just classy. Well, not so much me, but I'm sure some of you guys are. So whatever the people in the building behind us decide to do, we must remember that we are San Diego strong. We keep fighting the good fight, we keep moving, we seize the day and we hold the line. Because to quote another film heavyweight, Johnny Castle from Dirty Dancing, am I right, ladies? Nobody puts baby in the corner. Thank you.
Thank you, Chrissy. Obviously, I'm not an actor. I can't remember my lines, so I apologize if I keep screwing that up, but thank you. On that note, I kind of want to move into more of the business side of this industry, which is also just as equally as important. So I want to bring forward Trevor Elliott. He's a co-owner of the San Diego Film Equipment, is a local cinematographer, gaffer, San Diego's largest lighting, grip, camera, and production supply rental house. And so thank you.
Thank you so much. My name is Trevor Elliott. I'm a cinematographer, I'm a gaffer, and I'm the co-owner of San Diego Film Equipment. Every day, my team and I support filmmakers, crews, and creatives who want to bring their stories to life in America's finest city. For the last 16 years, we've rented cameras, lighting, grip, and production supplies to crews of all sizes. I'm here today because the San Diego County Film Initiative represents the first step forward into bringing back larger film and television jobs to San Diego. Not so long ago, San Diego had a more active and thriving production scene. Our city was home to multiple television series and feature films every year. The jobs were here. The crews were here. However, over time, other regions made it easier and more competitive to film elsewhere. Those jobs moved and our workforce shrank. These days, we still have a thriving local film community. We have hundreds of commercials that film here every year. However, without a county film office and commission, we will never see larger projects return to San Diego. It is not the final step for these shows to return, but it is the first step. When a production chooses San Diego, it's jobs for local crews, it's business for local vendors, it's hotel rooms filled and busy restaurants. It's electricians, grips, drivers, set builders, camera assistants, caterers, all working together. This industry is a powerful economic engine, and it touches far more people than anyone realizes. The San Diego County Film Initiative is about creating a more film-friendly environment, a streamlined process, and making sure our region is competitive. It will make sure that out-of-town productions visiting our beautiful city have the support and resources that they need. San Diego already has everything that productions need. World-class locations, talented crews, established vendors, proven infrastructure. What we need now is the support and commitment from our local government to stay competitive. For small businesses like mine, this initiative means added stability, it means added growth, it means we can invest in better equipment, hire more employees, and continue building a strong, sustainable industry right here at home. And for the next generation, all the students, the aspiring filmmakers, the technicians, it means that they don't have to leave San Diego to build a career in this field. So today I stand in strong support of the San Diego County Film Initiative because this isn't just about film. It's about job creation and the future of our local film community. Thank you.
Thank you, Trevor. Somebody else who has a lot of experience in this work and has been doing it successfully for quite some time is Terry Dennis. He's an award-winning director who produces TV and online commercials for agencies and brands all over the United States. He is also the co-founder of Occam, a boutique production company based here in San Diego. So, Terry?
Thank you, Greg. In the 15 years I've lived in San Diego County, I've become convinced this is the best place in the country. Not only to live, but to produce any sort of video content. The production community here is amazing. Some other speakers mentioned that. The crews are highly skilled, collaborative, fun to work with. They have the same warmth that I think define the San Diego County community at large. They always bring good vibes and work ethic on set, which is rarer than people outside this county realize. We're also blessed with great weather, amazing location that sit within a short drive of each other. Traffic is still reasonable, so you can realistically shoot multiple locations in a single day, which keeps budget dramatically down, which is a very important factor in our current economy. And because of our proximity to LA, we're one short PA run away from any specialty gear we can't source locally or additional world-class crew and talents. But I think there's a gap between what we are and what other people think we are. As a commercial director and producer, I work with a lot of agencies and production companies based in other cities around the US. And I often promote San Diego County as a great destination for all shoots. Not just because I believe in this county, but because I've had direct feedback from out-of-town producers time and time again that they had a great time shooting here on and off sets. So why isn't there more? From my personal experience, productions hesitate to shoot here or skip local hires when they do, not because we lack the talent or resources, we really don't, but because we lack the visibility and the infrastructure to make using those resources feel safe. And it seems like the lack of confidence runs both ways. A few years ago, our own tourism board hired an LA production company with an LA crew to shoot a campaign about San Diego. This year, the San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance hired an LA production company with an LA crew to shoot the new San Diego Zoo campaign. When even San Diego focused campaigns, paid in part with San Diego County taxpayer money, are produced by out-of-town companies and crews, you know something is wrong at a structural level. Overall, producers and agencies are understandably wary of committing resources to a region that doesn't even have a basic support structure like a county-wide film office. And they're not wrong. You know, permitting outside the city is genuinely complicated. I've experienced it myself. Guy Langman at the City of San Diego Film Office does great work, but his resources are extremely limited. And outside the city, a patchwork of overlapping jurisdiction makes getting a permit slow and uncertain. On the flip side, our crew is amazing, but other people I've mentioned, they are regularly leaving. Not because they want to. 99% of the people I've ever worked with here would rather stay. It's a great place to live. But because there isn't enough work to stay. In my opinion, the fix isn't complicated. What producers need from a region is simplicity in permitting, easy access to local talents, and a competitive cost of doing business. That's why I support the San Diego County Film Initiative. Right now, LA is hemorrhaging talent between the contraction in the industry at large and Film LA making things really complicated and expensive for budget-conscious productions. We're just a short drive down the road from tons of these budget-conscious productions, and we have an opportunity to do what Atlanta and Albuquerque did, build something that bolsters the local economy and allows tons of people in the production community and beyond to stay and enjoy our beautiful county. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. So one of the movie quotes I really want to kind of get away from using here is, if you build it, they will come. Because at the end of the day, there's no guarantee for that. But what I can guarantee is that if we don't do something, it won't come. And that's also what we're here to start having a conversation about. And when we got this whole thing started 2 years ago and started building the momentum up, you know, one of the things in the back of my mind was like thinking about studio space and how important that's going to be. And I was kind of getting a little nervous about it because I obviously don't have the money to start up a studio. But luckily, somebody decided to kind of take that off my plate and relieve me from that. And that somebody is Aaron David Roberts.
Thank you, Greg, and thank you everyone for being here today. My name is Aaron David Roberts. I'm a native San Diegan and the founder and CEO of the Chula Vista Entertainment Company, a group of experienced entertainment creatives and executives building brand new studio infrastructure in Chula Vista. I grew up when the film industry was at its heyday in San Diego. I was on set as early as 8 years old, watching my dad's award-winning commercial production company produce for major local and national brands. Some of the people right behind here worked with my dad. I knew about the film studio that we had in San Diego and all the work that kept my dad's friends busy and working through Stu Siegel Productions. In 2005, San Diego estimated that the film economy contributed over $100 million in economic activity to the county. But by the time I graduated high school in 2012, we not only lost our film studio, but we had no film office, film commission, or support for production. I've spent the last 12 years as a creative and business owner refusing to give up on San Diego as a viable major player in film, television, and media production. Ignoring calls from industry friends and mentors who told me to move to LA or New York because that's where the job opportunities were. But I always wanted to build the industry here, in my hometown, what I believe to be the greatest city in the country. And I am so proud to stand here with all these other local industry leaders who never gave up hope that San Diego could not only return to what it used to be, but become a major player in the film and television space. I also want to extend a huge thank you to Supervisor Paloma Aguirre for supporting the San Diego Film Initiative. States like Georgia, huge leadership. States like Georgia, which have invested heavily in the film industry, are now seeing economic impact numbers nearing $10 billion per year. The San Diego Film Initiative represents an opportunity for San Diego to tap into a major industry that can fuel economic growth. Studies around the country have shown that for every $1 a municipality invests in a film incentive, it returns anywhere between $6 and $8 to the local economy. We have an opportunity right now to create something with a lasting legacy and real economic impact, one that extends beyond the creative industries into hospitality, technology, tourism, and more. Now is the time for San Diego to establish itself as our region's next creative hub. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. As we begin to close, I just want to say thank you again to all of our speakers, our partners, our supporters, and everyone who came out to stand with us today. Thank you very much. What you heard today was not just support for an idea. You heard a shared understanding that San Diego cannot keep asking its people to hold the industry together on passion alone. You heard from leaders, workers, creatives, businesses, and community voices who all recognize the same thing. The foundation is here, the potential is here, and the time has come to meet that with real commitment. Thank you. This effort has never been about one event, one headline, or one moment. It has always been about building something lasting. Something that gives local workers a fair shot at building a career right here in San Diego. Something that gives creatives and storytellers a reason to stay. Something that gives businesses room to grow. And something that tells the next generation that opportunity in this industry does not have to live somewhere else. That is what this moment is about. So today is not an ending, it's a marker. A sign that people across this region are ready to keep pushing, keep organizing, and keep building until San Diego has the kind of film future its people have worked so hard for, fought for, and have earned. Thank you for being here. Thank you for believing in this. And thank you all for helping move it forward. Let's build it here. Let's make it here. And let's freaking film it here.
Inch forward, I guess.
Yes.
All right, where do we look?
Into the abyss.
Oh, yeah, maybe I'll take this thing off.
2026. Yeah.
All right. All right. Who's up for some happy hour? It's noon somewhere.
You gotta go somewhere.
If we're all here.
Yeah, hold on a second.
That's what this guy behind you is doing.
Stay there, stay. Check, check. If you guys are still watching, we're about to get some interviews with people. We're going to move into the shade and see what it's like there. Okay. Let me do that.
We're all invested today, so.
Good, Jordan.
Oh yeah, let me take my damn hat off. Presentable.
We're still live, guys. Thanks for joining us, Jordan.
Oh sure, we're live?
Live on Facebook and YouTube. Everybody say hi to Jordan over here. Yeah. What's up?
I appreciate it.
Now this guy's an actor. He's helped us out in a couple of shoots and stuff. We've known him for a good long time. You want to interview Jordan?
Sure.
Angel on the spot.
All right, here. Why don't you wear your hat?
Okay. Yeah,
It looks
why not?
stylish.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Jordan.
Thanks for having me.
We're
Oh
down.
man, get grass all over. Everything's going wrong so quickly.
Oh no.
But I'm glad to be here. So thank you for having me.
Yay. Tell us
Yeah.
where we are.
So we are in front of the county administration building, and we are here to advocate on behalf of the SDC Film Initiative, which would essentially, overall, it works to bring productions back to San Diego, keep them in San Diego, and prioritize the hiring of local cast and crew. And we're very excited about it. We think it's essential, and I think that now is the time for it because there are so many changes in our industry. It's moving so quickly. It's not even, it's not the same industry that it was 6 months ago.
No,
And
it isn't.
a lot of people are leaving LA at a rapid pace, and they're going to places like Atlanta and Nevada and New Mexico, which are fine places. But a lot of the film professionals that are leaving LA have already established roots in LA. And my thinking is that they probably don't want to leave Southern California if they don't have to. So what better place than California?
Mm-hmm.
Southern California, San Diego, California.
San Diego's got some great locations here to film in and some great initiatives I've been hearing about.
It's amazing. Aside from the beaches, because it's not all just sand and beaches. We have Palomar Mountain, which looks like the deep woods. We have Borrego Springs, which is a fantastic desert area. A lot of art out there.
So awesome.
And just different parts of San Diego that could be made up to look like other places. In fact, one of the Jumanji sequels was thinking about shooting downtown San Diego, and they were going to turn it into Boston in the winter. But of course, they couldn't because there was no
snow.
Well, there was no real city support,
Oh.
and so they decided to move
X
elsewhere.
on that one.
Yeah.
I wonder how many opportunities have gotten away just because they, we weren't able
Countless.
to facilitate. Yeah.
Countless.
Yeah.
I have to say, look, I understand that the city is facing a deficit. I get it. But I think that had they planned for film productions and
It brings
made it
money into the city, actually.
It does.
Since tourism is kind of, taken, we should think about how we're going to be able to bring film in money in from, that avenue.
Well, because it would help tourism as well. Look, Top Gun released 40 years ago this year. and people still go to to the barbecue place,
Right.
and people still go to the little house in
Oh,
Oceanside.
yeah. Oh, and Midway too.
And the Midway. I mean,
Yeah.
if that film alone has been bringing people to San Diego for 40 years, imagine all the other films that would be likely to drive film here to San Diego.
You know, it feels so good to see your own hometown on TV too.
It does. It does.
And to recognize your friends and all the commercials. And
I love that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
I always take a picture and I send it to my friends. And I'm like, look who I saw on TV.
So nice.
There's so many actors here and so many other small film businesses that can just not have to leave here.
Yeah, I'd love to see more of that.
Yeah.
You know? In fact, there was another production. There was supposed to be a Will Ferrell golf movie, and they wanted to shoot. I love him. He's hilarious.
I
And
know.
Look what he did with Ron Burgundy. Yeah, with Anchorman.
I know.
You know, people still
He's
quote
a
that to
legend.
me.
I know.
And so he wanted to do another one in San Diego. This one would have been a golf film. They wanted to shoot at Torrey Pines.
Yeah.
But they couldn't. There wasn't enough people
What
to
the
coordinate
F?
that. So they said, all right, we'll go somewhere else. But that would have been huge for
Oh
us.
my God, that's like movie gold.
I think so too.
Robbed.
Robbed
of our opportunities.
But-
It ain't fair. It ain't fair.
It ain't, but we are hoping to turn it around.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's
What can people who are watching us do to help, help the San Diego film community now?
Well, they can go to SDCFilminitiative.com, and on there you can sign a petition, and there's also a link where you can send a letter of support, and there's also some pre-made letters, so you can just tweak them a little bit, but really let the county supervisors know that this is important to you, if it is, and show your support, and hopefully they'll do right by us tomorrow during the big vote.
Yeah. Tell them you love movies. Who doesn't love movies? We should have more movies made in San Diego.
Monster
Complete
movies.
Monsters
Don't
when you
love
want to bring the
movies.
celebrities down here to film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the hope, and that's what we're hoping for.
And even you guys could be extras.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
And the other thing is, it would benefit, San Diego filmmakers like all of us, because, the rebates have, the ones that we're proposing would have a zero minimum spend. So, look, technically a film student can apply for them.
Yeah, money motivated.
Huge money motivated. And right now, that seems to be the biggest issue with the city, the deficit, and I get it.
Yeah.
But then let's put plans in place that will bring money in, as opposed
Exactly, because, models got to eat.
to just... That's very true. Them especially. Of everyone, models, it'd be nice to see them eat more than half a grape a day. And with this, hopefully we'll get the revenue to allow them to do so.
Yes, feed the models.
Are you going to the next event at the courthouse, or where is it?
Oh, the next event is at noon, I hear, today.
Yeah, 12:30.
So make sure you tune back in. We're going to have a whole new guest of speakers and a lot of important things to say.
Yeah, and I will... So that one is going to be at the Civic Center Plaza, I think. So that's going to be at 12:30, a big press conference there.
Yes, please feel free to come down, you guys. More the merrier.
Yeah, and that one's going to be composed of artists in general here in San Diego who are also, who feel they're getting shafted by the mayor's obscene budget cuts.
Jesus, Murphy.
Yeah, Jesus Murphy indeed. He'll be there, and a lot of us. And then at 12 p.m., we're going to head into the council chambers, because the San Diego City Council is going to hear the mayor's proposal. I don't want to say anything negative about it, but I don't have to. The whole proposal is just...
I mean, I think it's good to hear both sides before you form an opinion of your own.
Sure.
But keep in mind that we're your favorite.
That's very true. And, and the mayor's cuts, what upsets me about them is that people don't realize, I think he tried to pose them as saying, well, it's only a cuts to the arts.
Right,
but
like
that's
he
not...
jumped us in there all together.
Right,
He
but it's
hasn't-
film,
Mhm.
and also it would have the library closed for an extra day, and it's a school day, so that's a time when a lot of kids, a lot
Get
of
their homework done.
Well, of course.
Latchkey kids have nowhere to go.
Right, they have a place to go. It's safe, and also there's
Safe.
there's programs that would
important
be
today.
affected.
We need to keep the kids safe today.
I think so too. And one of the programs is sort of a tutoring help with your homework program. That would be
I love
reduced significantly.
that. I
Community
love
centers,
tutoring.
senior centers. I mean, it really does target our most vulnerable,
The whole community.
vulnerable citizens.
Vulnerables.
Those guys.
All of them.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So get off your couch, come down to the Civic Center. We're going to have another one at noon. Thank you.
See you then. Ooh, nice tilt up. I like that.
And the court building's right back there.